Good afternoon, everybody. There was a ridiculous article in the Forward. I guess it came out this week sometime. I don't really know. I mean, 99% of what's printed in the Forward is quite ridiculous. I don't know if anything is printed anymore. I think everything is pretty much just online. I don't know. Do they even print the Forward anymore? I don't know. I know they stopped printing the Jewish Week, which we used to call WEAK, Jewish Week, when we were growing up, and the Forward was always worse than that. But it's there, and for whatever reason, especially a lot of stuff was free online, and wind up reading it just to get a perspective. What does the other side think? I don't want to be closed-minded and only hear an echo chamber. But then I see just such ridiculous. And to be fair, they print a lot of things from both sides. So every now and then, to be fair, but the kind of stuff that they print on the left that's so malicious, so scandalous, so slanderous, particularly against the President of the United States, it's shocking. It's shocking and sickening, to be honest. And so they had an article about how the president at Mount Rushmore, I didn't hear the whole speech. I'd like to sit down and listen to it. I've listened to part of it when Hugh Hewitt played it in the morning. But it wasn't in the part that I heard, but apparently the president referred to cultural Marxism as a threat to this country, which it is. And the wise elders of Zion at the Forward had to go and say, oh, that's an anti-Semitic dog whistle. No, you idiot. Marxism is anti-Jewish. I don't like this term anti-Semitic. I've mentioned it many times. What that does is racialize Jewish identity. This idea that we are merely Semites. First of all, the Arabs are also Semites, if you want to go racially, genealogically, from the children of Shem ben Noach, the children of Shem, the son of Noah. And that's where the term Semitic comes from Shem. So I really don't like this term anti-Semitism. I admire how the Muslims speak of Islamophobia. We should speak of either Judeophobia or really Torahphobia, bibliophobia, a hatred of the Bible, a hatred of the Torah. That's what we have to be concerned about. Judaism is a religion, not a race. Anyone from any race can convert to Judaism. And if you keep Shabbos and you do the mitzvahs, you're Jewish. You're part of the Klal Yisrael. If you believe in God, you believe in the Torah, you're part of Klal Yisrael. That's how it works. If not, you're a mummer. You're not a part of Klal Yisrael. It doesn't make you a Gentile, but there's nothing wrong with being a Gentile. But there is something very wrong with being a mummer, with being an apostate. And I'll say it once, I'll say it a million times. Ivanka Trump is a million times more Jewish, even though she might not be the most pious. People point out some indiscretions in halacha. Nobody's perfect. Ich bin auch a choyte machta. I'm also a sinner. But she tries her best, and she asks shilas. She's as ehrlich as most of the other Orthodox Jews in the Upper West Side, and certainly in the Upper East Side. She is a regular modern Orthodox. That's how they operate. It's not my business. She's a part of Klal Yisrael. She's our sister. And I hear she davens really ehrlich. She goes to shul every week. That's more than this. She's a part of Klal Yisrael. And she's a million times more Jewish. And so is Nissim Black is a million times more Jewish. Or any other, Usher Wade, Usher Meza for that matter. All the Gerim, they're a million times more Jewish. Usher Meza is my friend. A million times more Jewish than George Soros or Bernie Sanders or any of these other koifrim. It's that simple. That's it. That's and when it comes to cultural Marxism, anti-Semitic, why? Because Marx was of Jewish ancestry, even though his family converted to Christianity for selfish reasons, and he wasn't Jewish. He wasn't part of Klal Yisrael because he had a nice beard, because his ancestors were Abonim. That doesn't make a difference. He was an evil man. And his ideology killed far more people. First of all, Hitler's ideology was also a socialist ideology, was also inspired by Marx. I don't understand. But the communists killed more than the Nazis did. So they're much more evil. The Nazis were extremely evil, the epitome of evil, but somehow the communists found a way to be more evil. And yet now they're so celebrated and beloved. I don't get it. I don't understand. And then when you call out evil, you're called anti-Semitic. We're the people who are the ones who are supposed to call out evil. We're supposed to be the kingdom of priests, the holy nation, the light unto the nations. That's our job. Not to spread evil and heresy to the world. And when you call out evil and heresy, murderous ideologies, you're called anti-Semitic. It's upside down. The Marxists, the communists also killed Jews, especially the pious Jews. It's a crazy world we live in. But like the riots, the Rebbe riots from Lubavitch said to the communists when they put a gun to his head, this little toy might scare people who have many gods and only one world, but I have many worlds and only one God. So I'm not going to be scared. And that's just how we're going to get through this. That's it. That's the end of it. Thank you for watching. God bless. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment. We'll see you later.